What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. Today on the left side here, we have Dragonlink versus, on the right side, Speedroid Kashtira. I think the better version of Kashtira. No, I'm just joking. It's a fun way to play a little bit with Kashtira, and Unicorn being a wind is pretty nice. And then the Speedroid cards are pretty nice as well. They have lots of some interesting combos, and Terratop as well as Tachytomborg. Just crazy, We have that link too that can search some stuff as well, which is pretty good. You get an additional normal summon. I think the deck can end up making double Crystal Wing, which is pretty good. And there's I think there's 9 cards for non-engine in the deck, but we're gonna be seeing Dragon going first here. Activating Lubellion, searching for the Magnemite, getting hit with the Droll. Kind of unfortunate there. It does hit Dragonlink quite a bit here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. We're on the road to 5K here. Helps us channel a lot. And it is free as well, so it's important to us that you guys do that. For we can make more content for you guys. We're going to be seeing the normal summon out the Safer to link away into Striker Dragon. Then they're going to be activating the Magnemite, summoning itself out. Then they're going to be tagging out for the copy of the Lubellion. Putting the branded Regain onto the field here, and I don't think we have anything else other than this. We can link 2 away into a Seals, it looks like. And then they'll be able to end phase Magnemite, add back. They're going to add back the copy of Striker Dragon and just pass on this. I do want to apologize for the glare as well. We're still working on that. It all depends on the sleeves, man. Some people's sleeves are just I don't want to say glary, but just glary for the camera. If we don't have the light on it, or just even the sunlight. The sunlight can just change the whole area. We're going to see them start off with a Pressure Planeteer. As of right now, our opponent has no idea what we are playing. It's going to let us search here for a Unicorn or a Fenrir. Going for the Fenrir there. We're not win locked just yet. So we can special summon out the Fenrir, putting some pressure onto the field, as well as, potentially being a problem for the Seals. We're going to summon out the Unicorn here. We're going to activate the Regain and Chain, something with the Magnemite, and then we're going to be able to activate the effect here of Magnemite. They're going to chain the Unicorn here. That's going to let us look at the extra deck and be able to rip a card here. And so you have to be careful what you rip, because it really depends, at an early state of the game. But we see them in a rip. I think that was the Striker Dragon, I think it was. It's always either Striker Dragon or Boral End. We're going to see the Unicorn going to be searching for the Birth here. Birth will allow them to normal summon out the Fenrir there. We're going to see a Talons, which is going to be tempting to take here, maybe? Or draw 2. Okay, we're going to be seeing them draw 2 cards. We do see the Trap card being pulled here. Then we're going to be, able to activate the Speedroid card turbo. So this summons himself out because he controls a wind. Then we can synchro or link here away into our copy of, or just synchroing into Baron right off the bat. A 3 and a 7 does equal to Baron. The same thing as, being able to normal summon out Ash, getting those effects. But we'll be able to special summon it out and make the Baron here. That is going to protect us from the Seals, unless we have the Imperm there. But let's just see here. We're going to see the Baron attempts to pop the Seal. They're going to chain the Seals here. And that's going to... Why would you attempt to pop it and not pop the back row? They're going to attempt to negate with the with the Barone. It's still going to get its effects, though. It's going to activate in Graveyard, again, on a separate chain. Let's get summon out the Druid Worm here. So maybe we have already the Baldrake in the hand, or we're going to just search for the Baldrake. Or the face down could also be a beast, and they can just send the Druid Worm there as well, if needed. We're going to see a Birth going to be activated here. Then we can activate the effect of Birth to reborn out the Unicorn here. And then we can also still normal summon out the Fenrir if we wanted to here. I don't know if we are going to do that, though, because then we lose our normal. Activate Speed Recovery, summon out the card Turbo once again here. And there actually is a world where he makes a second copy of Baron. I know that he is playing too. But now they're going to link away for the copy of the rubber band shooter here. They're going to see them banish the level 7. They're going to reveal the Tacky Tomborg and the double, or not the Tacky Tomborg, the Terratop, as well as the double Yo-Yo. And then our opponent will roll a dice and choose one of them here. We are going to be adding the good one here to the hand, because we do get the additional normal summon. Then we're going to normal summon the double Yo-Yo. It's going to be able to reborn out the Terratop. So that is the best case scenario here for us. Then we can activate the Terratop here to let us search for the Tacky Tomborg if we want to, or any other card that we really want. So we're going to be going for the Tacky Tomborg because this will be able to tag out as well as special summon himself, which is pretty nice. Then special summon himself out. He can then activate the effect tag out into the red-eyed dice here, I think. Then we're going to synchro away into the copy of the Corkscrewder after we manipulate the levels there. And then Corkscrewder's going to be able to summon back out both of them. Red Eyes Dice can once again manipulate the levels here of the Terratop. And then we can synchro summon once again into a copy of the Pinballer here. Then we're going to link 4 into our copy here of Appaloosa. And then this will bring himself back out. Then we can synchro summon here once again for a copy of Crystal Wing, I believe. Going for that Ghost Rare Crystal Wing. Wow. Talk about a beautiful card. You can actually see the Ghost Rare really nicely in this, which I think is really cool. The glare is like just perfect for this in this scenario here. So Appaloosa is going to attack into the Druid Swarm here. They're going to activate the effect. It's going to get negated by the Crystal Wing. And then we're going to be attacking into the Magnemite and attacking with the Crystal Wing here as well. Setting 2 cards here, and then during the end phase, they will not get the Magnemite search. I guess they did not activate the effect. We're going to be seeing them go for the that's crazy. I didn't think I'd see that ever. The Barone tag out into a Unicorn here. And then, oh, they are going to be resolving the Magnemite here. Okay. Searching for the Levianeer. Doesn't matter too much. They're going to be activating the effect of Regained here on the Unicorn Summon, bringing back the Druid Swarm here. And then that will allow us to banish all those targets in the graveyard with the Birth. Crazy card. People forget about Birth all the time. It's just such an underrated card as well. I really think that card needs a good hit. We're going to activate Lubellion here, and that's going to be able to search us as well as tag out. So I feel like you just negate this with the Appaloosa, because there's like a huge chance that your Appaloosa is going to get eaten anyways. So you really just want to like waste your... You pretty much essentially want to waste your Appaloosas, because like it could already die to Druid Swarm here. So I think it can die. Then we're gonna activate the Unicorn in response here instead. Then we're going to be banishing the Lubellion with the Black Metal Dragon here. That's our Blap Clap Serpent. Then we're going to activate the effect of the Regain to draw one card. I think we drew into the Veiler here. So we have Veiler, Ash, and Levian here in hand. I mean, we can go into the Dragon Ravine, but that's really, or the Romulus, but then that's going to add Dragon Ravine. It's not going to do very much. I wonder what the face down card is. We're going to activate the face down, which is Chaos Space, getting rid of the Levianeer here. And then it's going to resolve. So searching here for a copy of the white. Kind of wild that we're searching the white while also having black on the field. Like, are we going to be banishing the... Okay, we're going to activate the effect here of Chaos Space, returning the seals, and then we're going to be drawing one card. That makes a little bit more sense. We're going to banish to summon out here. And we're just losing so many, like, additional draws, it looks like. Or, like, just free adds. But I guess if they wanted to get that Chaos Space in the graveyard so they can get that seals back. So they're probably only on the one seals. But here they're going to get hit with a Book of Eclipse. They're going to chain Ash, chain here the copy of the Appaloosa. And then it's going to get flipped face down here. I thought they chained Crystal, and they are negating it here. That's all that matters. I could be wrong about how they sequenced the negates, but... now all they have is Absolute or Veiler in hand. They're going to be drawing 3 cards here during the end phase, but is that really going to be enough? I don't think it's going to be enough. So see them activate the trap here, targeting. And then we're going to be banishing the Tacky Tomborg. To bounce it back to the hand, it looks like. And they draw 2 cards here. And then they're just going to cut and draw for turn. The trap and graveyard's not bad as well, I think. We're going to flip up the Crystal and then we're going to flip up the Unicorn as well. And they're like, okay, regained. Regained doesn't do anything here. They're going to activate the speed recovery from the banish to let them add back. They can add back the double yo-yo here, which can be very powerful because when it's a normal summon, they can just reborn out one of the Speedroids in the graveyard here. So you're going to see it trying to reborn out the yo-yo or the Terratop here. We could hit this with a Veiler. But no, it's going to summon out. Then we're going to activate the effect here. That's going to search us for the card Turbo. I don't know how they're going to clear the game here is the question. They're going to summon out the card Turbo here. And they're going to link away into, or synchro summon away into a Baron. I completely forgot about that. Not even activating the effect of the Unicorn here to search. There may not be any more targets left in deck. They're going to activate the trap card here to summon itself out. And I think it's copies a level or something like that. Then they can synchro summon away into the Corkscrewder. Corkscrewder can then reborn out the materials here, but there's not enough zones. And where you hit it with the Veiler here. And then we're going to activate the Pinballer to summon himself out from the graveyard as well, because we control a Speedroid tuner here. Then we're going to Synchro Summon here once again into a copy of the second Crystal Wing, and they just scoop it up at that. You know, double Crystal Wing and Baron is just going to be enough to definitely clear the game there. So that's going to be game 1 here, going to the Speedroid player. You know, timing that Book of Eclipse just perfectly there. Was able to clear that game. Definitely seal it up. I wonder if it would have been a little bit different if they would have... No, because if they would have drawn into Nib, you would have had like Nib, Veiler to like really clear that board. But still, there's still 2 games here, so we can, you know, the Dragonlink player can still catch up. But we are going to be moving on into the game 2 here. I wonder what they're going to be siding. Like, I feel like a lot of the times when players have no idea what the deck really does, and you have such like a huge advantage when they're playing against them. You know, Speedroids have been around for a long time. Like, shout out to David for playing the deck. So like, I know a little bit of the cards. I don't know very much about some of the cards, but I know like just a little tiny bit, so I know what like cards are really good. I guess is the words there, or like semi what they want to try to do. But like when you don't know what the deck does at all, it's very hard to try to figure out, like especially in one match. Like you don't get to actually like, see both hands, so like they could be opening really bad and going for like a really bad play, and you're like, okay, that's just like what they do. Like it's really hard, especially in the moment. Like you're trying to react to like the exact things. Like you don't know what your opponent has in their hand. You don't know how to play around anything. Does this deck play all hand traps? Does this like board breakers? Does this deck able to OTK me? It's like you have to like choose very, very carefully there. But we did see they have it looks like D-Barrier, and that is a very good card. You know, this is a anime deck from Arc V. One of the like main characters is like Alter Personas, the synchro version. So you know, obviously every one of those have like crazy, like the Predaplant is one of them. This is the other one. So, you know, you want to be able to, even Phantom Knights is one of them as well. So, you know, T-Barrier's been kind of crazy against all of those. We see them go for Safer to search for the dark, and then they're going to be going into the copy here of, or I guess they're not going to activate the effect. They're going to just link away here for a Striker Dragon, and then they get to add. Okay. And then we're going to see them go black into the Romulus here. They're going to be able to search for Dragon Ravine as well as the white. Activate Ravine here. Ravine's going to be able to pitching the Branded Beast here. Dumping the Abstrator. Absolutely going to be searching for the Rocket Tracer. Is there a way we can get back the trap? I always thought the spell, or I thought the trap got back to spell. But I could be wrong here. We're going to banish the Absorber, summon itself out. Then we're going to link away here into the Seal, activate Boot, summon out the Tracer. Tracer Fest going to be popping the Boot, summoning out the Recharger. Then we're going to be able to link, or Synchro Summon away here into a copy of Boral Savage. Or Boral Savage here. Boral's going to be able to equip the Romulus here. And this is what's weird, because if you have D-Barrier set and you call Synchro, you're actually going to be hitting yourself here, which does kind of suck. So you're going to try to use that before. They're going to normal summon out the Terror Top. Then they're going to be active in the Terror Top effect here. Going to be searching. Definitely get hitting with Droll here. We do have the Hound in hand. Searching for the Tacky Tomborg. Special summoning out Tacky Tomborg here. Okay, okay. Activating the effect. And we did see the Droll get dropped. But that's going to be good to resolve here. Summoning out the copy of the Speedroid. Do we not, like, negate? Like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe you negate this, and then, let's see, Triad Dice can activate its effects here. Trying to level modulate. Or you let them go for some of their synchros first, let them burn through some cards, and then, like, stop some of the big synchros is a question, maybe. Like, I guess you don't really want to activate the effect of D-Barrier, because you are going to be losing your Boral. We do have 5 cards in hand still. You know, all this was done off of one copy of Terror Top, which is very nice. You know, bring that card back to 3, Konami. Rank 3 or Link 3s, or yeah, no, rank 3s aren't that bad. You know what we're gonna make? Dante here. We're gonna go into a copy of the Fast Wing, I think it is. They're going to activate the effect trying to negate the Boral, I believe. Then we end up Boral negating this. Or no, Boral's just going to negate, it's going to lose its effects. Okay. Maybe they're fine with this because they know they have a D-Barrier. We see the talents here. Talents is going to try to take. They're going to chain the effect here of these seals. Talents is going to fizzle. That's funny. Then I'm going to summon out the Magnemut off of the seals here. Activate the effect of Magnemut. Then we can get Hound onto the field. Hound effect's going to activate here, which is going to get us a copy of the trap, or dump in the trap here. Okay, okay. You know, all we have now is Magnemut Search and a D-Barrier. Will this be enough? You know, our opponent does have lots of cards in hand. They're going to activate the effect of the Roulette here, discarding, I believe that's like the, not the Piper one, but like the one with the 3. And they hit a 4. That's not that bad. They can now summon a 3 and a 1. But the 1 has already been used. So they can summon out a 2 and a 2 here. Unless there were different names. The Roulette. We love playing Roulette here. So we do have a level 4. Okay, the Piper one. That's level 4. Okay. That's not that bad. It's better than 2 level 2s. And we did use a level 1, unfortunately, or else we would have been able to go in hard here. And then we're going to activate D-Barrier right away. So no more Synchro Summoning here. You know, I think we have 1 card left in hand, so we're going to be doing pretty good now. You know, we are bringing it down to a simplified game state. And dragons do go kind of hard in a simplified game state, you know. The Bestials themselves are huge monsters. You know, being able to add back from the banished, from the, or not add back from the banished, but add back from the graveyard or from the field, or from the deck, like just being able to add back is just crazy. You can search Lubellion, and like Lubellion can search for another Magnemut, and Magnemut can then search for the Lubellion that you already discarded, keeping the cards in deck at the same amounts, or you can just add back, like, you know, any of your rocket cards you want. And having like single cards like Chaos Space with like any other card is just crazy. We're gonna see the then go battle phase attack. And they're just gonna link right away into an Appaloosa. A 4-mat Appaloosa here. And that's that can be problematic. We are going to be searching for the magnet. We're going to be able to search here, which we got white, and then we also have the caliper here. So is there a world where we normal summon? Caliper, special summon out the white, and then make a Boral, and then Appaloosa has to negate, then we can just beat over it? Okay, so we are going to be doing that. That caliper draw is pretty crazy. Sacred summoning into Borland, activating the effect here, and like this is they have to negate. Now they're able to beat over the Appaloosa here, leaving them on one card, but they won't have any negates left. And then just passing here. Will they be able to crack back is the question. They do have the trap card in the graveyard, and then we do see Hound getting able to activate summon itself out. And our opponent just scoops there, realizing they have too much, which is very unfortunate. But we're going to see Speedroid taking the win here over the Dragons. Being able to be too quick into there. The double board that we end up seeing in Game 1 here. That simplified game state. They did make a Boral, but unfortunately it just was not enough there with the D barrier as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Want to see some more content like this? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.